Good afternoon. Welcome to NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday, coming to you from the campus of Delta College. An event hosted by Venture Academy, sponsored by NorCal Sports TV. With you all day long on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV, bringing you coverage of all 6 games. We got one in the books, and game 2 set to get underway between Bear Creek High School right here from Stockton, California, taking on the Fortune Early College Prep Academy Panthers. You see them getting introduced right here. Starting lineups and set to get underway. We'll get to those in a second. And we take a look at NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. We saw River Islands come back and have a big come-from-behind win against Stone Ridge Christian as they defeated them 56-55 in our first game of the day. And Bear Creek and Fortune set to hit the court right now. Lodi and Inderkum coming up next. And then you got Weston Ranch, Clayton Valley to follow. Venture Academy, the host school, taking on Castro Valley at 6. Lincoln of Stockton and San Joaquin Memorial of Fresno. We won the last game of the evening at 7:30. Right now, Fortune and Bear Creek set to hit the court. Fortune, again, coming from Sacramento down here to Delta College. They got a starting 5 of Delano Hopkins, C.J. Graham, Malachi Hollingsworth, Noah Taggart, Jacob Williams Floyd, Xavier Terry over on Bear Creek, one of the starters for the Bruins. Xavier Terry, Devin Dominguez, Eddie Andiola, Ibrahim Ezubeik, and Chong Lei, the starters for the Bear Creek Bruins. NorCal Sports TV sponsoring this event in part with Venture Academy and the long-running partnership between NorCal Sports TV and Venture Academy, a TK through 12 dynamic public charter school offering innovative and flexible learning for students across surrounding San Joaquin counties. The Fortune Early College Prep Panthers are out there on the court. We got the starting lineups. It took us a little bit of a delay to get through those, but we were ready a couple minutes later than we'd wanted to start, but we're about to get this one going between Fortune Early College Prep and Bear Creek. We got you the starters. Bear Creek, the designated home team. They're in white. They come in with a record of 8-15. Fortune 15-6. As the tip over to the Bear Creek Bruins. On the baseline, they kick it up top to Andiola. Andiola spins, drops a defender. Terry lost the handle and it goes out of bounds over to Fortune. Hollingsworth is a junior that could really score the basketball in a lot of variety of ways. Here's you get a step back shot from C.J. Graham. Rebound, Andiola, long outlet. Terry couldn't handle it. Hollingsworth chases down the loose ball. Quite an athlete. Here's Hollingsworth. Bring it up against the pressure of Terry. Gets a step, and he loses the handle. We got to check the basketball. See what's on that basketball as we had a few loose grips to start this one. Fortune picking up full court, trying to apply some pressure in the backcourt. Lay gets rid of it to Dominguez. Terry kicks it on the corner to Andiola. And recovery by Jacob Williams Floyd. Cross-court pass to Ezubeik. Can't get the shot to go, but the loose ball picked up by Dominguez. He gets the first basket of the ball game. Hopkins gives it off to Graham. Graham tried to get Hollingsworth back door. Went through everybody, goes out of bounds. See the replay of Devin Dominguez picking up that loose ball. Bear Creek again the home team, so they're in the white uniforms, white with blue and gray, their school colors for the Bruins. Panthers navy blue, orange, and white. Curling around and into the basket. Ezubeik can't get the shot to go, but Ibrahim Ezubeik will shoot two as we get the foul on Jacob Williams Floyd. Right there, a little contact along the waist. Bear Creek 2-2 in neutral site games, 1-3 neutral site. Used to be that you would see that and you'd kind of understand that maybe they're playing in a tournament away from home. But now you have tournament play and also these showcase events where squads are able to pick up some neutral site matchups as Ezubake goes 1 of 2. Usually with these showcases, the goal is to match you up with a team that's comparable to you to give you a nice bit of competition. It's leg into the passing lanes, deflected. Hopkins touched it last. It'll go over to Bear Creek. Of course, this one with a bit of a Stockton tie-in. Yeah, 4 Stockton schools are the designated home teams. And then 1 from nearby Lodi, 1 from nearby Lathrop. That was River Islands who just won, and the Lodi Flames taking on Indercom next. There's a deflection out of bounds. Hollingsworth with the tip. It'll stay with Bear Creek, 25 on the shot clock. 5:58 here in the first quarter, just getting going. Coach Hero Allen Jr., you could hear him. There he's wanting the defensive intensity to pick up a little bit for Fortunes. Andiola can't get the baseline shot to go, but Hopkins grabbed the rebound and stepped on the baseline. An unforced error there for the Panthers. Get the ball right back to the Bruins. Early 3-0 lead. Dominguez looking for some assistance as Ezubake comes to give him a ball screen. Got to Andiola. And that pass deflected and stolen. Graham on the break. Graham gets it off to Hopkins. Hopkins going to pull it back out. And here's a deep 3 for Hollingsworth off the back rim. And loose ball is going to go out of bounds. Say a deep 3. Not only was it a couple steps behind that three-point line, but that three-point line is already deep as it is. Playing at the college three-point line here at Delta College, as there's no high school three-point line on this floor. Terry has it taken away by Hopkins. Good defense. Hopkins weaving through traffic, kicks it out. Graham with the pull-up shot. Rebound, Williams. Floyd tosses it up and in for 2. First basket for Fortune is there on the board. Andiola kick out, lead 3. Rebound, Noah Taggart. Hopkins spins away from pressure, gives it away to Malachi Hollingsworth. Graham wants it in the high post area. Andiola making it tough. Hopkins goes away from the ball screen, trying to get a step along the baseline. Left-handed floater won't go. Dominguez up ahead to Terry. Terry, nobody stopped ball, and Graham was just sizing him up. Got a deflection on that blocked shot. Terry, though, says, I'll just take 3 instead. Why get 2 when you can take 3? He's get a quick timeout taken by Coach Elijah Baidu, Bear Creek. They lead 6-2. 4:03 left to play in the first quarter. Quick 30-second timeout. Be back with more on NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. DJ Trev, take us to the break. Back to Blanchard Gymnasium on the campus of Delta College. Kick out 3 for Hopkins, short. Ball tapped off of a Bruin. Fortune trailing by 4, 6-2 Inbound with 26 on the shot clock. Hollingsworth curls off the screen. Goes into traffic. Gets the layup to go. There's some of that athleticism I was talking about right there with Malachi Hollingsworth. Made that drive look easy. It's his first field goal. 6-4. Fortune pressuring in the backcourt. Lee all for the travel, so they get the initial turnover, but they force the travel from Lee as you see Hollingsworth slithering through the lane, getting to the bucket. Panthers part of the Northern Pacific Athletic Conference. They are currently tied for first place. They're 9-1 in league play as Allen bounces away from Taylor Davis and out of bounds. Over to Bear Creek. Westlake Charter and Fortune Early College at 9-1 in the Northern Pacific Athletic Conference. Elite, Leroy Green, Delta, Creative Connections Arts Academy, and Esparto make up the Northern Pacific Athletic Conference. Take inside, Jeremiah Robertson can't get it to go. Marshawn Dixon kicks it back out to Lee, shakes the defender, floats it off the glass, nearly got the roll. Taggart with another rebound. Davis, bumped. And we get a foul on Dixon. Davis kind of like one of those old NBA type six-man, Vinnie Johnson microwave type guy you're bringing off the bench for instant offense. See right here, he's going to kick up the offense in a high gear and finds Taggart down low. And patient shot from Noah Taggart, his first basket. And they're tied at 6. This one's stolen by Davis, picks off the Balios pass. Davis goes right at the defense, and an and one opportunity here for Taylor Davis. Again, you see he's going to get the ball, and he's going to go straight to the basket. He gets the steal. There's the assist that he had to Taggart. Now Taylor Davis at the free throw line. He turned defense into offense, and he has a chance for a three-point play. Taylor Davis, only a freshman. He knocks down the free throw. Puts the Panthers up ahead. Their first lead of the ball game. They lead by 3. 7-0 run here for Fortune as Balios gets past the defense and gets an easy basket. Puts an end to that 7-0 run. It's at a 1-point Panther lead. Davis again going straight to the cup. This is a jab and straight line drive as Balios got him on the arm on the way up to the basket. You'll see Balios is finishing transition right there. Balios got that 2-point basket. He's also got 2 fouls now. Second time he's gotten Davis. Davis knocked down the first free throw earlier, and he hits one more right there. And you see the drive. Nice jab, and the freshman Davis goes 1 of 2 on that trip. Ball tapped and last touch by the Panthers. Bruin basketball. Lee back into the ball game. Andiola back into the ball game. Ezubek back into the ball game. So Cherry, another of the starters, and Marshawn Dixon round out the 5 for Bear Creek. Lee gets it over to Dixon along the wing. Brings it back up top to Andiola. Terry, baseline pull up. Got it. Second basket for Xavier Terry. He's got 5. Davis left open. Steps into a 3 ball. Short. Hopkins stepped on the baseline before he was able to save that one. So it goes over to Fortune. Or I'm sorry, Bear Creek, as you see Xavier Terry with a nice pull up. Pressure from Fortune to get it to Ezebake in the middle. Andiola draws 2. Hollingsworth switches out, but gets there late, and Terry makes him pay. Second three-pointer for Xavier Terry. He's got 8 now in the ball game. 8 of the 13 for Bear Creek coming from Xavier Terry. Davis, one dribble pull up, got it. Man, instant offense here. Taylor Davis, 6 points for Taylor Davis off the bench. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Andiola out to Terry. He's got the shooter tag now. As he caught it, Coach Allen yelling, shooter. Dixon can't get the three on this end. Here's Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth steps back, flicks the wrist, and Dixon with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot and game clock. This lead brings it across half court. Hollingsworth runs the trap at him. So does Hopkins. They get a deflection, and they say the Panthers touched it last. So it'll be Bear Creek basketball. 27.5 on the game clock, 24 on the shot clock. Dominguez into the game for Bear Creek. Lee goes into the backcourt. We run the elevator play for Terry, and he's open. Three ball, short off the front iron. Hopkins with the rebound. Now he's tied up with 14.9 on the game clock. No, he's going to be fouled. No jump ball. They say Devin Dominguez grabbed him by the arm. It's the fourth team foul for Bear Creek. Shot clock turned off. 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Graham, long two. Won't go. Andiola couldn't get the rebound. It bounced off of his leg, and out of bounds it goes to Fortune. We'll have 5.4 left to work with. Hopkins to inbound. Gets it down low to Hollingsworth, and he's found by Terry. A little block-to-block screen opened up Hollingsworth, and then Terry got caught with the hand in the cookie jar. Malachi Hollingsworth to the free throw line for a pair. Hollingsworth, back rim, get one more. Follow us on our social media accounts at NorCal Sports TV. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and X. And at NorCal Sports TV is where you can find us. Hollingsworth, 76% free throw shooter. It was 1 of 2, 3 points in the quarter. Final seconds. Terry will launch before the horn. He got hit by Hollingsworth with 0.2 seconds left to play. Xavier Terry's got 8 in the quarter. Chance to get into double figures here as he'll shoot 3. Malachi Hollingsworth running into him. They're on that jump shot attempt. Coach Earl Allen Jr. got to be kicking himself with that one. Chance to head into the quarter tied up. Instead, Bear Creek now going to take the lead. Terry with 9, a chance for 2 more free throws. Well, missed that one. So we'll get one more upcoming. Again, 0.2 for Fortune, so really not much they can do with it. Throw it in bounds and head of the second quarter. Terry goes 1 of 3. So missed the last 2. Bear Creek will take the lead into the second quarter. It's a 1-point lead, 14-13. Bruins over the Panthers on NorCal Sports TV Super Saturdays. DJ Trev from DJ Trev Entertainment takes us to our commercial break on NorCal Sports TV. Man set in the vibe inside Blanchard Gymnasium. Not the dude on the left. That's Jim Sells, the athletic director for Venture Academy. Talking about DJ Trev Entertainment. Look him up on Instagram at DJ Trev 209. It was a good time when he to come out and watch some basketball and work for NorCal Sports TV. But DJ Trev's in the house as well. You know, the mood's going to be right as the official's going to go and inbound it on the other side. There you see him right there. In a basketball gym. He's comfortable in these environments. Again, just kind of hypes it up. Always cool to have him in the house. It's going to be Super Saturday without him. Graham, high post, lost a shoe. He's trying to pick it up and put it back on. Hollingsworth to try to get at the basketball. Davis back out to Hollingsworth. Baseline drive, pull-up jumper. Off the front rim. Taggart's been active on the board. And try to get the offensive putback and draws the foul. Going to go get Andiola. Good activity from Noah Taggart on the backboard as he gets another rebound, this time on the offensive end. Watching NorCal Sports TV, your source for high school, community college sports coverage from around Northern California. As Taggart misses the first. You can follow us on YouTube at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate you subscribing to our channel. Taggart empty on that trip and ball poked out of the hands of Davis. Good hands from Jeremiah Robertson. Lee, Dominguez, Terry, Robertson, Andiola, the five for the Bruins. Dominguez goes right to the basket and had a 2-on-1 and able to get his second basket of the game. 3-point lead for the Bruins. Hollingsworth, back rim, Taggart, rebound, and that's going to be an offensive foul as he barrels into Andiola. Another offensive rebound for Taggart, but again, picks up the offensive foul, which will be his first personal. Davis, Hopkins, Taggart, Hollingsworth, and Graham as Bear Creek unable to break that 2-2-1 press. They throw it out of bounds. That's the thing with the press. Sometimes you don't have to go necessarily hunt for the steal. Do your job. Sometimes the offense will help you out. They'll turn it over themselves. You got to put yourself in position. Zone defense from Bear Creek. 2-3. Davis trying to probe that defense. Had it knocked away. Robertson picks up the loose ball. Terry across half court. In the corner, Dominguez gets a step on Davis. Too strong on the push shot. Hollingsworth going to pull it back out. Graham trying to rip it through and lost the ball. It got deflected though, that's why. 25 to shoot for the Panthers. Davis steps to the side. Left-handed shot won't go. Terry gets the rebound. Good block out there by Robertson. Taggart was trying to sniff another offensive rebound. Dominguez, tough pass. Dangerous pass. A jump pass gets over to Dixon. Draws three. Terry, nice pass over to Dominguez, who's wide open. Terry had a good look, but passed it off to a wide open Dominguez. Couldn't get the shot to go. Davis doesn't need much of an opening. He finds a little bit of space, and this one bounces off the back iron. Got his own rebound. And fell into, they're going to say it's on Davis. They're going to say Davis with the over the back call. You'd be the judge right there as he went over the top of Robertson. Three-point game. Only had a bucket here in the second quarter. Devin Dominguez field goals. All the scoring thus far. A little over 2 minutes as Dixon can't get it to go. The offense is hitting the skids here as Terry pulls up at the foul line. That one off the iron. Davis picks up the loose ball. Davis somehow gets it over to Taggart, who drops it back. Then Davis puts it in for two. Maybe not a fast break, not a slow break either. We'll call it a medium break there for the Panthers. They cut it to one. Terry, Euro, Off to the right. Taggart with another rebound. Hollingsworth between the legs. Gets to his right hand. And able to push that one up and in. Tough angle shot, but Hollingsworth now with 5 in the ball game puts the Panthers up ahead by 1. Dixon gives him the lead right back. He's able to float it up and in. Earl Allen Jr. not happy with the defense on that possession in transition. He's going to call a quick timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're watching NorCal Sports TV, your source for high school and community college sports coverage from around Northern California. Take a quick break and be right back with more action and highlights and more DJ. Panthers trailing by 1, but they have the basketball. Davis trying to put them up ahead. He got blocked by Robertson. Terry for Bear Creek going right at Hollingsworth. He blocks the shot on that end. Let's go the other way. Here's Davis going at Andiola. Gets the layup for 2. Taylor Davis now with 10 points in the ball game, all off the bench. The freshman has the Panthers back out in front, 19-18. 6 lead change thus far. Oh, nice baseline pass to Dixon, who hangs, and that one rolls off the rim and into the hands of Taggart. He's got about 7 rebounds already. Davis pulls up, mid-range, got it to go. I told you. He's just instant offense off the bench. Matches his jersey number. He's got 12 points. Terry gets a step to the foul line. Dixon has been left open along that corner. Gets that one to go for 2. Second basket for Marshawn Dixon. 1 point lead for the Panthers. Hopkins in his bag. Dixon sticking right with him and takes it away. Good help from Robertson. Numbers for Bear Creek, but Fortune able to get back. They leave Lee open in the corner. Short gets his own rebound and slips it inside to Dixon, but he can't handle it. Dixon a little hezzy, gets inside, floats it up and in for 2. 6 now for Marshawn Dixon, lead back over to the Bruins. Graham in the post. Graham, tough angle reverse. Taggart, offensive rebound, pounds the dribble, wanted to dunk it. Just a little short. Second basket for Noah Taggart. Again, been a monster on the board. Dixon step through. Nice move from Marshawn Dixon. See the confidence now growing with Marshawn. He's got 8 in the ball game. Taggart with it in the mid post, has it poked out. Graham picks up the loose ball. Graham layup good for 2, and we're going to get the foul called. No, it's going to be an offensive foul on C.J. Graham. Robertson, that's actually looks pretty good now when you see it on the replay. Look like Robertson got in position right there. See Graham, little step, sorry, Dixon right there with the step through. That was a nifty move. Graham's going to check out of the ball game. There's Taggart. Been all over the backboard. There's Davis with the steal in the backcourt. Takes it away from Dominguez and shoots it up and over him for 2. Now Taylor Davis now with 14. Panthers back out in front. 8th lead change. Dominguez in trouble. Gets it over to Dixon. Numbers now for the Bruins if they hurry. Dominguez pass behind Andiola. He picks it up, pounds the dribble, and gets it out to Lee. Lee stuck and throws it away. Davis going to wiggle his way through some defenders. Kicks it out. Hollingsworth wide open wing three. Dixon with the board. Minute 45 left to play in the first half. Pace of this one's picked up here as Andiola can't get the three to go. Dixon had it. Andiola picks it up, slips it down low to Ezubake, who tosses up a wild shot. Davis comes away with the basketball. Hopkins, he'll launch a three. Too strong. Dominguez has it and throws it off the body of a Prophet Golar. Going to get another substitution. Davion Olive also going to check in. So Taylor Davis going to take a breather with those 14 points. Lee, nice pass cross court to Dixon for an easy basket. Dixon now with 10 in the ball game. He's the leading scorer for Bear Creek. Hollingsworth, quick layup, so they score to the Bruins, but they give it right back. It's a lead going back and forth. 1 minute left to play. Lee pushes it up to Ezebek, drops it off to Andiola, but he can't handle it. Here's Hollingsworth in transition. Hollingsworth layup too strong. Dominguez with the rebound. Lee trying to settle down Bear Creek. 35 seconds left on the game clock. 17 on the shot clock. Dixon gets a step to his right, hangs off the backboard, won't go. Ezebek taps it into the hands of Olive. Here's Hollingsworth. Pulls up. Ezebek with the rebound. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Chance for Bear Creek to get a basket here and take a lead into the locker room. Now it'll be the Panthers out in front here on Super Saturday. Final seconds. Lee, reverse layup. Off the mark. Olive has it. Hollingsworth, 2 seconds. He'll fire at the horn. Won't go. And we'll head to halftime. 27-26. Fortune out in front of Bear Creek, outscoring them 14-12 in that quarter as we head to the halftime break here on NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. A word from our sponsors. Get a look here at DJ Trev. And back with more from NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday on the campus of Delta College.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
All right, we're almost back with you on NorCal Sports TV as we start the second half of play between the Bear Creek Bruins in white and the Fortune College Prep, early college prep Panthers in navy blue. Panthers with a 1-point lead as we start the third quarter. Dominguez gets a step on Graham, drops it off to Robertson. He's blocked from behind by Davis. Lee with the baseline shot, hit the side of the backboard. Dominguez tosses it up and in for two. 6 points in the game for Dominguez. Lead back over to Bear Creek. We had 10 lead changes to start in the first half. And now we got 2 lead changes here in the first 35 seconds of the second half as Graham gets the basket and he gets a deflection there to knock it out of bounds. 29-28, you see Graham with his first field goal. Lee, Andiola, Dominguez, Terry, and Robertson, the 5 for the Bruins. Andiola hits the deck, and that's going to be a travel. A turnover, ball to the Panthers. We start the second half with Taggart, Hopkins, Hollingsworth, Davis, and Graham. Davis came off the bench at a game-high 14 points for Fortune, so he's going to get the start in the second half. Graham. Pull up, got it to go. Tough shot for C.J. Graham. Able to hit the shot. Look at this. The defender all upon him. Just gets a little sliver of space and hits it over Andiola, who picks up his second personal. 2 straight baskets for C.J. Graham to start the second half of play. Fortune with the free throw here has an opportunity to take their largest lead of the game. They led 6 times, but never by more than 3. Now they lead by 4 as Graham caps off the 3-point play, and back into the press go the Panthers. Bruins give it over to Terry. There's Dominguez to the foul line, drops it off to Robertson, who got hit on the way up by Taggart. Just picks up his second personal foul. Jeremiah Robertson will head to the free throw line. You see Coach Earl Allen Jr. pleading with his defense. Jeremiah Robertson to the free throw line. 6 foot 195 senior. Off the mark on the first free throw. Bear Creek has a team 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Make it 2 of 7 as Robertson can't hit either free throw. Davis with the rebound. Davis up ahead to Hollingsworth. Easy bucket. Hollingsworth now with 9 in the ball game. Davis sets him up. 6-point lead for the Panthers. Terry, wild attempt there for Terry. Robertson kicks it out to Lee. Offensive rebound, Andiola. Davis going to get the foul as Andiola gets the and one. He's into the body of Taylor Davis, who left his feet, and Eddie Andiola. Chance for a 3-point play. He gets him up right there, and then gets into the body of Andiola, who finishes. Free throw for Andiola is up and in. 3-point game. 34-31. Davis wants to clear it out. Terry stays there. Hollingsworth, straightaway 3. Front rim. Graham tipped it into the hands of Lee. Terry trying to push in transition. A little hesitation. Now he gets the space inside and lays it up and in for 2. Terry, who had 9 points in the first quarter, now has 11 in the ball game as the lead cut to 1. Graham and Robertson battling in the high post area, and pass intended for Graham just off the mark. Lee goes out Hollingsworth, and they're going to say he double dribbled. So he didn't kind of catch it cleanly. Took a dribble there. You see Terry's finish. Good job to get underneath the defender. Pressure in the backcourt. Hollingsworth. Ahead to Olive, who drops it off to Graham. Graham. Rebounded by Dominguez. Lee out on the wing. Lee. Taggart with the rebound. Taggart with the high dribble, and then Robertson got a piece of him. They're going to call a foul on Jeremiah Robertson, his first personal. Bumped him there along the hip and pushed Taggart towards the corner. And you see in the background, you got the Lodi Flames getting themselves ready ahead of the locker room. Our next ball game, Lodi and Inderkum. That should be a fun game to watch. Is Graham trying to slip it down low to Taggart. Taggart out of bounds. Inderkum out of Sacramento. Lodi from just up the road here on Highway 99. Or they might have come down 5. I don't know. Not sure where their map app took them. Davis kicks it out. Hollingsworth is calling for it, and he launches a 3 that Robertson hauls in. 1 point game. Bruins chance to take the lead. Andiola gets it to Robertson in the post. Terry had it, lost it, picks it up, slides around, and that's going to be a travel. Be Fortune basketball, 4:41 left to play in the third. Davis keeps it in that left hand, drops it off literally to Taggart. Can't get the shot to go. Kind of hung and just left it there. Taggart had a point-blank look. Davis still pressuring in the backcourt. Bear Creek got to get it across, and they barely do. Andiola able to find a little bit of space. Good drive, good patient drive by Eddie Andiola, who's got 5 in the ball game. Lead back over to Bear Creek. The three-pointer on the wing won't go for Olive. There's Taggart once again. A rebound. It goes into the body of Robertson. 2 free throws upcoming for Noah Taggart. He's got such a nose for the basketball. Good anticipation as you see Andiola. A little scoop layup right there off the glass. Nice finish by Eddie Andiola. First free throw short for Noah Taggart. Fortune 4 of 7 at the foul line as a team. Bear Creek 2 of 7 at the foul line. Now it's going to be wiped off as we're going to get a lane violation on the shooter. Taggart stepped over the line to take away that made free throw. And still a 1 point game with Bear Creek out in front. Dixon. Balanced shot. Dixon can't get it to go. And the rebound goes to Golard. He hits the deck, and Graham says, I'll take it from here. Davis crosses over and pulls up. First second half bucket for Taylor Davis. 16 in the game for TD. Lead back over to Fortune. Both teams have led 7 times. Largest lead we've had is 6 by the Panthers. Bear Creek's largest lead is 4. Dominguez hit on the way up. And get a foul on a Prophet Golar. Oh no, they call it on Taggart. Beg your pardon. There's Davis. Good job to kind of hop into that pull-up jumper. Not necessarily blazing speed. He's got a quick first step, but just really crafty too at creating space. Dominguez can't get the free throw to go. Man, Bear Creek not doing themselves any favors at the foul line. 2 of 8. Yeah, we got a 1 point ball game, so every point critical. Dominguez empty on that trip. Now 2 of 9. Hopkins. Davis draws 3, kicks out to Golar. Did well just to stay in bounds. Davis wanted to give it to Graham, but it's kind of an errant pass. Dominguez out in front of everybody, gets those 2 points back with the transition layup. Lead back over to BC. Graham has it taken away by Anthony Ramirez, but fortunately able to get it back. Hollingsworth had it deflected by Terry, but picks it up and puts it in for 2. Hollingsworth with 11 in the ball game. Lead back over to the Panthers. Back and forth we go. Terry into Graham. Turns, spins. Ezebake with the rebound. Ezebake his first field goal. 3 in the game for Abraham Ezebake. Davis off the Graham screen. Pulls up. You betcha. It's a bucket. Taylor Davis with 18. Under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Dominguez 3-on-2 break. Kick it out. Ezebake 3-pointer from the wing. Dominguez. Corner to Anthony Ramirez. He launches and Graham comes up with the rebound. Hopkins. Right to left crossover and pull it back. Golar. Quick fire 3. Nearly rolled back in. But Terry held Hollingsworth on that rebound attempt. And it's going to be a loose ball foul on Xavier Terry. Fortune basketball, fresh shot clock, 1:26 left to play. You see Taylor Davis get to his spot, get a clean look, knocks it down for 2. They played into Hollingsworth, gets a step on Andiola. Gets inside and gets his own rebound, passes it up and in for 2. 13 for Hollingsworth. 3-point lead for the Panthers. Andiola takes Davis down in the mid post, now kicks it back up top. Lee gets a step on Golar. Golar gets the block shot, and then Graham threw it down on the baseline before he was able to save it. You see Hollingsworth sticking with it. Himself his 13th point of the game. Taggart's going to check into the game for Graham. 54.5 left to play in the third quarter. 11 on the shot clock for Bear Creek as they inbound. Andiola gets inside and scoop layup. Too strong, but he got it back. Tries it with the left hand. The reverse layup's good for 2 for Eddie Andiola, who's got 7. 5-second difference between shot and game clock. Taylor Davis doesn't need a shot clock. He just needs to get to a spot. Can't get it to go. Hollingsworth had it. Lee tosses it up ahead to Andiola, who's got another left-hand layup. Now 9 in the game. And the lead back over to Bear Creek. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Hollingsworth. Dixon in front of him. Davis going to give him a screen. Hollingsworth draws 2. Hopkins down low to Taggart. Final seconds. He get it off in time. He did, but it won't count. It didn't go in, so it's 43-42 as we head to the fourth quarter. We got a 1-point ball game between Bear Creek and Fortune. Eddie Andiola with a couple of left-handed buckets right there to put the Bruins out in front on NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. 8 minutes left here on NorCal Sports TV's Super Saturday. Game 2 of the day. Robertson gets a deflection. Ends up back in the hands of Davis. Fortune down by 1, but they start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. Hollingsworth, wing 3. Graham with the rebound. Graham put back short. Andiola has the board for Bear Creek. Got Lee, Terry, Andiola. That one deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Bear Creek. Dixon and Robertson, the 5 for the Bruins in white. For the Panthers, Davis, Hollingsworth, Taggart, Hopkins, and Graham. Taylor Davis, leading scorer of the ball game, has got 18 points for the Fortune College Panthers. I'm going to get a foul on Noah Taggart. It's his 4th personal. On away from the basketball. Keep an eye on that as Fortune tried to get a sub, but Jacob Williams-Floyd didn't get to the table in time. Bear Creek working the ball around the perimeter. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Andiola going to work against Graham. Gets in the paint, hangs. That one rolls around and in for Eddie Andiola, who's got the last 6 points of the game for Bear Creek. And got them up by 3. Trap in the corner. Graham finds Davis. Can't get this short fall away to go down, and Dixon with the rebound. Dixon, he's got 10 points on the other side for Bear Creek. Andiola now with 11. Xavier Terry also with 11. Robertson at the high post. Andiola left open. Launches. Rebound Terry. Kicks it out. Dixon will fire a 3. Rebound Taggart. Taggart and Hopkins both had it. Taggart said, nah, bro. I'm getting everything today. It's mine. Davis down low to Graham. Trying to find Taggart. Good job by Terry to kind of step in front there. Dive from Taggart. You want to find that guy at the weak side of that zone, the bottom guy in the zone, get a body on him so he can't do that right there and deflect it. Hopkins, his pass stolen. Dominguez, Lee, Davis trying to size him up, and Lee shuffled his feet. It's going to get called for the travel. See Davis trying to gauge Lee's dribble and time him up to see if he could block his shot. Forced to travel. Well, they get a turnover on this end, though, as it goes through the legs of Graham into the hands of Robertson. Numbers for Bear Creek as they don't pick up Dominguez. It goes all the way to the basket. Transition defense there for the Panthers. That's a lot to be desired as Dominguez able to get to the basket easily, and Bear Creek now has their largest lead of the game at 5. Williams-Floyd. Rebound Graham. Hollingsworth will try it from 3. It rattled in and out. Robertson able to corral the rebound. Dominguez looked like he almost stepped across half court. Here's Andiola trying to stay in bounds. Dangerous pass, and Hopkins couldn't keep it in bounds. He touched it last. It'll be Bear Creek basketball with 22 on the shot clock. Lee plays it into Robertson. America's play for Lee in the corner. Like Fortune kind of fell asleep there for a second. Dominguez trying to rip it through on Hopkins. They got 6 on the shot clock. Bruins are near half court. Here's Lee now. Shot clock winding down, and Robertson's not going to get it off in time. He ended up getting a good look out of it, but they needed a 36-second shot clock instead of 35. You see right there at the top of your screen, the shot clock hitting 0 by the time Robertson got rid of it. I also see on your screen those sweet warm-up pants from Lodi who's playing next. A little nod at the Indiana Hoosiers. Zone defense for Bear Creek. It's kind of slowed down Fortune a little bit here in the half court. Some of it their own doing, though. There's Hopkins. Throws it back to Graham, who picks himself up off the deck and puts it in for 2. 7 in the game for Graham, all coming here in the second half. Cuts it to a 3-point game, 47-44. Andiola steps it back and fade away. Rebound Hopkins. Good defense by Hopkins too. Fires a bullet over to Davis. Hollingsworth is trying to tie it up. Deep three, got it to go. First three of the game for Fortune. It comes from Malachi Hollingsworth with 4:03 left to play in the ball game. Ties the game up at 47, our third tie of the day. Hollingsworth with the deep triple as it's all knotted up on NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday. DJ Trev, send us to break.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Welcome back to Blanchard Gymnasium on the campus of Delta College. Squared away at 47, our third tie of the ball game in a game that's had 19 lead changes. Going back and forth here between Bear Creek and Fortune. Fortune led by as many as 6, Bear Creek as many as 5. We are tied at 47 after the Malachi Hollingsworth three-pointer. Hollingsworth with 16 in the game, but Bear Creek gets an answer on the other end as Robertson gets this first field goal. Bruins back out in front, and Hollingsworth stepped on the sideline, so it'll be a turnover. Ball quickly back over to the Bruins. Nice pass from Dominguez right there. Easy look for Robertson. Had an easy bucket a little while ago. Got walked away with a shot clock violation. Dominguez avoiding the pressure. Keeps it on that side of half court. Smart play. Terry trying to get a step on Taggart. Slips it inside to Dominguez. Great pass. And Devin Dominguez, he's now got 12 in the ball game as Bear Creek quickly with 4 straight points. And Dominguez going to pick up his second personal. Hollingsworth to the free throw line. He got behind the defense, able to slip down there and get himself an opening. And 16 in the game for Hollingsworth. It's been the Hollingsworth and Davis show. 16 for Hollingsworth as Dominguez gets the basket. 16 for Hollingsworth, 18 for Davis. Hollingsworth misses the first free throw. Hollingsworth, 76% free throw shooter. And he goes 0 of 2, so still a 4-point game as we come up on 3 minutes left to play here on Super Saturday. Terry to Andiola. Andiola out to Dominguez. Dominguez, now he'll fire. Won't go, and Graham has another rebound. Davis has a knock from behind by Terry. Terry now just try to keep it in bounds. Luckily ended up with one of his teammates. Here's Lee left open. Taggart with the rebound. Davis again has a knocked out from behind, and Coach Earl Allen, you can see visibly frustrated as Coach Baidu going to take a timeout for Bear Creek. 2:29 left to play. You're watching NorCal Sports TV, your source for high school and community college sports coverage from around Northern California. Take a quick break and be right back with more action. Bruins with the basketball, leading by 4 over Fortune Early College Prep. Mario Ramos with you on NorCal Sports TV. Here's Xavier Terry. Got 11 points in the ball game. Drops us off to Andiola. Floater short. Got his own rebound. It's Taggart up in the air. He can't get the shot to go down as Graham brings it in for the Panthers. 2 minutes left to play. Panthers trailing by 4. They get it inside to Taggart. He's hit on the ground. Robertson got a piece of him. Hopkins tried to drop it off inside, but we're going to get a foul on the floor. It's only 2 team fouls for the Bruins here in this quarter. 3rd personal on Robertson. Davis guarded by Lee. Hollingsworth off the Graham screen. Blitz by Terry. Double and gets it over to Hopkins. Hopkins to the foul line. Got it to go. First shot of the game for Delano Hopkins, and it's a big one. Comes here under 2 minutes left to play in the 4th quarter. Makes it a 2-point ball game. Minute and a half left to play, and there's Delano Hopkins with the steal on the wing. Hopkins going at Lee. Layup short. Andiola gets the rebound. Nearly tied it up. Here's Bear Creek the other way. Dominguez stops, pops. Too strong. Graham with the rebound. Robertson all over him. Hollingsworth trying to split the defense, and he's going to pick up a foul. It's going to be on Robertson. That's going to be his 4th. A big shot from Hopkins right here to make it a 2-point game. Got the steal on the other end and nearly put in the layup to tie things up. So Dominguez going to check out. Dixon going to check in. Maybe an offense to defense switch here for Coach Baidu. To get back into the zone, do the Bruins, but what a pass from Hopkins inside to Davis. Bullet pass. Davis now with 20 points in the game. We are tied for the 4th time today. It's at 51 as Hopkins coming alive here down the stretch, finds Davis for the easy basket. We got a full timeout taken on the court. We're going to step aside as well. 1:02 left to play. 51-51. NorCal Sports TV Super Saturday, all tied up between Bear Creek and Fortune.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
51-51, 1:02 left to play. Bear Creek with 2 timeouts remaining. Fortune with 3 timeouts. Bear Creek 3 team fouls. Fortune with only 1 team foul, so they still have 3 fouls to give to the Panthers. Davis guarding Lee up top. Trying to get Terry up the elevator. That one taken away by Fortune. They double Andiola, and he tried to get it to Robertson. Deflected. Last touch by a Panther. We'll stay down at this end with the Bruins. 17 on the shot clock. 44 on the game clock. Going to switch side to the baseline. Lee will take it out on the far side. Robertson sets the screen to open up Terry. He's got it on the wing. Goes out Hollingsworth to the elbow. Andiola, 10 on the shot clock. Taking Graham into the paint. Kick out Lee. Head fake. 1 dribble pull up. Got it. Chung Lee with his first shot. The sophomore point guard puts Bear Creek out in front for the 12th time. As Taggart had it, lost it. Good deflection by Robertson. Now the shot clock turned off. Fortune's going to have to foul with 16 on the shot clock. Or the game clock, excuse me. Bear Creek going to take a timeout. There was 15.8 left to play, leading by 2. Again, they're going to have to secure the basketball and try to preserve this 2-point lead. You think Fortune's going to come at them and try to force them Some pressure maybe in the backcourt, pass or two, and start to play the foul game. Again, the Panthers with only one team foul, so they have 3 fouls to give before the Bruins could even start thinking about free throws. The Bruins will have 1 timeout left. Fortune 3 timeouts at their disposal. Possession arrow right now currently favoring the Bear Creek Bruins. That's your game reset here in game 2 of the day. 53-51, got 15.8 left to play. In game 1, we had a nail-biter as well. The River Island Riptide defeated the Stone Ridge Christian Knights 56-55. River Island coming back from down 12 in that fourth quarter to defeat Stone Ridge Christian by 1. Coming up next, we got Lodi and Inderkum at 4:30, Weston Ranch and Clayton Valley, Venture Academy at Castro Valley at 6 o'clock, and then Lincoln of Stockton and San Joaquin Memorial in Fresno at 7:30 right here at Blanchard Gymnasium, and all right here on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. You can hit that like, subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. Bringing you high-quality high school and community college basketball. Games like this are coming down to the wire. 53-51, Bear Creek with the lead, inbounding the basketball. Dominguez pass deflected. Graham going to chase it down. Graham up and in. Got it. The whistle and a block and 1. So C.J. Graham ties it up and now has an opportunity to put the Panthers out in front as he deflects it, chases it down. And Andiola, who might have been kind of snake bitten by standing inside that circle, and the official kind of using that to aid the call. Technically, in high school, they don't have that half circle, but I think when you see it as an official, right, you're going to use it as a guide. In that case, Andiola camped out underneath the basket, picks up his 3rd personal. Now, C.J. Graham a chance to put the Panthers up ahead with 12 seconds left. Rebound, Davis. Davis trying to go up, and he puts it in for 2. The Panthers lead. Final seconds. We got a timeout taken with 5.7 seconds left to play, and it's taken by Fortune. So Coach Earl Allen trying to set the defense after Taylor Davis puts his squad up by 2. Oh, if you're Bear Creek, you blink and you were just up 2. Now you find yourself down by 2. You had the basketball on the sideline leading 53-51. You get a tip and a steal from C.J. Graham. You see Inderkum waiting in the wings and DJ Trev waiting in the background. He's got a roll. He's a Santa Cruz Warrior fan. I can see that up there on his iPod or his Mac. But the steal from C.J. Graham, getting the deflection and got fouled. Couldn't hit the free throw, but you get the score from Taylor Davis on the offensive rebound. Has had himself quite a ball game. Davis now with 22 points off the bench for the freshman Taylor Davis. Has his team leading 55-53, but Bear Creek still an opportunity. 5.7 left to play. Possession arrow favoring Bear Creek. They do have 1 timeout remaining. Fortune now with 2 timeouts. The Panthers still have fouls to give. Remember, they only have 1 team foul, so they could kind of make Bear Creek have to take it up the court a few times. If they could foul in the appropriate positions. See how it plays out. 5.7. Dominguez can run the baseline. Hopkins going to guard the inbounder. A whole lot of traffic in there. Pass deflected and hanging out at half court. Davis going to pick it up and gets it over to Hopkins. The final second's going to tick away. The shot from Graham, no good. So your final score is going to be 55. That shot didn't count. Shouldn't have counted. So 55-53 should be your final score as Fortune comes back to defeat Bear Creek here in Super Saturday in Game 2 of the day. 2 nail-biters thus far as the Bruins pull out the 2-point victory the Panthers pull out the 2-point victory over the Bruins, led by the freshman Taylor Davis, who had a game-high 22 points on the day. For our entire broadcast crew here with NorCal Sports TV, I want to thank you for watching Game 2 of Super Saturday. Game 3 coming up next. Lodi and Inderkum of Sacramento right here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching this presentation of Super Saturday.